Ted, if you hear that, he's been on for 3 years. He's a enrolled agent. He really wanted his own show, but he always comes on my show because he doesn't have time, you know? I do have a hypnosis that comes on my show very many times, probably about 3 or 4 years. Okay, here we go.
I'm going to ask you one question after the first one.
So welcome back. Now my next guest is Amanda Soli. Did I say that correctly?
You did.
Well, now you are with Master Care, Home Care and Health Care. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, you before you came on, you said, I'm going to ask you a question. What do you want to ask me? I love that.
Well, I want to ask you if you know what is home care.
You know what I think is home care? I bet you it may not be.
Okay.
I'm thinking that home care is when you have somebody who's elderly that, comes in and helps you. Maybe they take care of your, the needs that I wouldn't want to. How's that?
That is part of home care.
What else is it?
Well, there's a difference. There's home health, which would be skilled nursing, and there is non-medical home care, which is housekeeping. It is meal preparation. It is taking someone to a doctor's appointment. It is making sure that they are taken care of.
Okay, now you have something really big going on because you've got a grand opening.
Yes.
So you guys are kind of new. That is going to be in November 12th. Let's talk about that.
Okay. It is going to be November 12th at our office location in Surprise. And we are valley-wide, even though our office location is in Surprise. But it will be a ribbon cutting ceremony that will be performed by the Surprise Chamber of Commerce. And it will be from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Okay, and that's going to be November 12th. That's really fun. So congratulations on that.
Thank
You
you.
are valley-wide. You also are rated with the Better Business Bureau. These are important things for people to know, especially with things like with what you do. And their website is gomastercare.com. Their phone number, write it down, because here's the thing about this. You never know when it's going to happen to you, where you're going to need somebody to do that. You don't know what can happen at any day, at any moment in your life, whether it's you or someone you know. That's what I love about this show. It's not necessarily, if it's not you, you can tell somebody about it, because we all have, most of us have somebody in our lives that are older that we are about ready to see that may need some help, correct?
Yes.
Now, their phone number is 623-242-1120. Again, that website is gomastercare.com. Okay, let's go backwards now, because I said elderly, but it probably doesn't always mean that, okay? So I'm going to let you say, who needs home care?
Home care is for all ages. The purpose of home care is to help individuals maintain their dignity, quality of life, and independence, and be safe at home. Home it can be wherever they call home, a facility, hospital, independent living. So it could be at a son or daughter's home. It's wherever they call home.
Okay, I'm going to ask you. Let's say my son or daughter got in an accident and were bedridden for some reason. Maybe they can't walk, they're on crutches, whatever. I have to work.
Yes.
Okay, I need somebody to watch them because I can't be there, or I can't, it's better to have somebody else do this stuff anyway, right?
It is, sometimes it does.
Okay, so let's say that's the issue, and it's just somebody who got sick like that. Can I hire someone like you?
Definitely. It is our goal to come in and help, whether it be with physical therapy. They may need help having a bed bath, changing the sheets on their bed. Sometimes they need someone else other than a loved one, because the loved ones, they get most of the retaliation, the anger. So having an outside person come in and help with the socialization and communication, it helps.
Right. Okay, so now on the other spectrum of this is, can you help people that may need meds? Can you do that? Do you do that? Do you offer that?
We do. With our home health services, we have a nurse who can come out and can actually set aside the Medisets, if you will, and they can give the medications. On our non-medical home care, we can give them medication reminders. We cannot actually put the medications in a client's mouth.
So it actually depends on their needs.
Correct.
So you do have the availability if they have to.
Yes.
Okay. Now, again, they're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. Their phone number is is 623-242-1120. It's gomastercare.com. What's the process? What's the turnaround? What happens if I find out that I need somebody right away?
You would give us a call. What we would do is we would ask you a couple of questions over the phone, make sure that you do need our services, and then we would, myself as branch manager or my client relations specialist, we would come out and we would complete a intake. We would find out about you or your loved one's needs. Make sure that we get all of the detailed information and that we're doing what you want to have done.
Okay.
And then we can have a personal assistant be there within as soon as you want, basically, but we do ask for about 24 hours.
Right. So I'm going to ask you some things that are not here, but I
Okay.
got to ask them because they are important. I'm thinking about them. You know, so do you screen your employees?
Definitely. We have a very stringent hiring process. It's a 4-step. 1, they have to pass a phone screening. 2, a face-to-face interview. 3, a skills interview, which is very hard to do. And 4, it's our new hire orientation. We have them go through a 50-state background check. They must complete a 10-panel drug screen and hold a fingerprint clearance card.
Do you do free consultations with people so that they can kind of get an idea? Because this has got to be a right fit.
Oh, definitely. Anytime we come out just to talk with the family, sometimes it's just education. It's making sure we are the good fit for them. It's all about personality sometimes.
Sure. Now, again, that phone number, write it down, 623-242-1120, gomastercare.com. And just on a personal level, my father passed, but it was one of those things from one moment to the next where you think everything's okay, and then it wasn't. And you did need to have somebody that you can call. And it's important. They do these free consultations with you. They'll come down, they'll talk with you and find out what's the right fit for you.
Correct.
They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free consultations. All their employees are screened, background screened. They do lots and lots and lots and lots of checkups on them. 623-242-1120. Okay, so we talked a little bit about some of the different services that you provide, and we'll go into some more if we can. Why don't people use home care?
2 main reasons. 1, it's the lack of knowledge. Most don't truly understand what home care is. Sometimes it's scary, especially for the client. They may be very resistant to receiving services. They don't want to lose their independence or their control.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's a godsend. It's a godsend.
We try. We want to help. That's what we do.
Absolutely. And so anybody out there in that position really think you can do it.
Mhm.
I'm thankful. I thought I was going to do it. I wanted to do it. I was like, oh, you could go live with me.
Right.
But then when it came down to it, and I saw that we didn't. They live in California, so. But regardless, when that happened, it was like, oh my God, I'm so thankful because I don't think I could have done it.
It's a lot
Honestly.
of work. It's a
Mhm.
lot of work.
It is. So people like you, there are special people that are meant for that.
Well, we hire people that are passionate and want to make a difference.
Exactly. Okay, so who pays for the home care?
There's 3 main sources. 1 is private pay. A lot of people will pay for the services privately. 2, it's long-term care insurance like Genworth or John Hancock. And 3, the state actually has an access plan, which would be Altex, Arizona Long-Term Care Services.
Okay, real quickly here. What if someone doesn't know how to talk to their loved ones about the services and because that's sometimes hard too.
It's very hard, and it's a very common struggle that adult children will have. We have highly trained staff that have been doing this for many years and know how to talk with families, but mainly it's just the support. They need to come in and understand that they're not alone and that we can help them and give them the resources that they may need.
How about family members? Are they involved?
Definitely, 100%.
You have to be. You absolutely do. We're almost done. What are your final words for today?
At MasterCare, we pride ourselves on being a resource to the community. We will help anyone that we can, and we just want them to know that they are not alone.
Well, they've got their grand opening. That is their event that they're having in November 12th. And you can check them out on their website. It's gomastercare.com. mastercare.com. They're valley-wide. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They do free consultations. All of their employees are screened, and you really, really, really want to have somebody that can help you get through a very difficult time. Whether it's somebody who is older or someone who just needs help, or somebody that might have just gotten into a little accident or had a cold and doesn't want to have to go to work. I don't know. Again, that number is 623-242-1120. It's GoMasterCare.com. How'd you like it?
Good job. Thank you.
See? You're much better
That
than what
was
you
awesome.
thought. Did you get your card? No. I'll get that for you right now. And I'm going to put you here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Perfect.
See?
Thank you.
Think
Thank
about
you.
replaying that too. That's another Good Sunday, okay?
Okay.
Talk to them about that. It doesn't have to be
Perfect.
this Sunday because I don't have to be here. Whoa!
Sorry.